Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Fishing Adventures. Today's a bit of an impromptu fishing session because I wasn't planning on going out today, so I'm getting kind of a late start. But I was at home bored and thought, well, I want to go and get some fishing in. So I'm coming back to a place that I've been a couple times recently. Last time I was here, I fell in and waterlogged my knockoff GoPro, and so I ordered a new GoPro, an actual GoPro, and I put my other one in rice, and it worked. It dried it out. So now I have two GoPros. So I wanted to come out and just experiment with my new GoPro. So that's what we're doing today, and we'll see if we can get any fish and if this even becomes an episode. Let's see what happens. All right, here we are. First little stop here. The water looks to be down a little bit. But we're gonna throw this spinner out here in this current and see if we nab anything. Got something already. Tighten this up a little bit. Feels like a little smallmouth. Drag needs to be tightened. First cast, you guys. I don't know what that means for the day. Wow, this thing's fighting. Hold on. Might be bigger than I think it is. I'm trying to get him tired here. Yeah, it's bigger than I thought it was. He's putting up a fight here. Come here, bud. Oh, he's got some moss on him now, or some moss, some weeds. Come here, bud. Let's get him in here. All right. Oh, wow. So this is interesting. Check this out. We got my treble on him right here, right? So we got my treble right here, but then right here we have another hook of some sort that's in him. And so we want to get that out of him as well. So let's try to help this guy out. This is our fish though. Decent size. Nice little fight from a river smallie, but let's get this out. So us catching this guy is actually helping him, I think. Nice, look at that. Look at that hook we got out of him. So he's gonna be a lot better off now. And then we'll get this out of him and he'll be set to go. Out here saving lives. Kingdom Fishing Adventures. That's what we do. Okay. Once again, there he is. Let's put him back. Oh, buddy. Go. Go. There he goes. Okay. One cast, one fish. Tell me that's not awesome. And not only that, but we saved his life. So it's a good day already. Let's see if there's anything under this bridge in this shade, right on the edge of the shade here. Got something little. Got something little, tiny. What do we got? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Cute little smallmouth. Just a cute little smallmouth. Look at him. Go grow big. Go grow big. Go big. Go grow big. That's hard to say. Go grow big. Go grow big. Go grow big. Go grow big. Say that 10 times fast. Okay, got another little one here. And this is the infamous pike minnow. A few videos ago, I talked about the old pike minnow. So that's him. Just chill. Just chill, you're gonna spine me. Dude, look at all these butterflies. Wow. Cool. So there's a fish. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a fish, and I'll zoom in on it. Just floating around out there. Seems to be stuck on something, or else he'd be floating downstream. I've hooked up this fish on my lure, so this isn't good. Okay, got off. So there we go. Now I know that there's a line in the water out there. Man, I did not want to get in the water today, but I see this area up here that looks just juicy, and when I was here last time, that's where I hooked into the big one and it broke me off. And so it's like, I want to get up there, but I don't want to get in the water, and that's the only way to get there. Man, I don't want to get in the water, but you got to risk it to get the biscuit, huh? All right. With socks on and everything. Lame. Ooh, that's kind of cold. Oh, got a little tiny guy. Or I did. He came off. He came off. Lots of them coming off, but that's really not a big deal because they are little small guys. Little small fries. All right, got something. Get the pressure on them. It's not like one of those little tiny ones, but I also wouldn't say it's big. But, oh, dang it. I need to loosen the drag up a little bit, I think. Hey. Dragonfly came to visit me. Fish, when it gets hot, they always like, oh, whoa, he's running and jumping. Come here, buddy. You're just a little guy. You just need to come here. I'll get you off. I'll get you off. They're smallmouth. Oh. And he's off. He got himself back into the water. All right, guys, this is amateur tip number 5. Now, if you notice, we got this little rapid right here, and then it goes into a little bit deeper spot right there. But in the heat of summer, what fish are missing is cooler water and oxygen, because the heat takes away those things. So what they'll do is they'll seek out cooler water and oxygen. Well, where you see running water like this, the water is going to be cooler and the oxygen is going to be greater. So that's amateur tip number 5. Amateur tip number 5, find moving water in the hot summer because it's cooler and it has more oxygen. In my last video, I talked about making sure that we don't focus on details that get us sidetracked from the main thing that God is trying to tell us in Scripture. And so oftentimes we do that. We get sidetracked and we miss the forest through the trees. But today I want to make a little bit of a clarification and kind of give us a little bit bigger piece of that. What I'm not saying is not to pay attention to details. That is what I'm not saying. God is a God of purpose, and God has given us through his Spirit every word in his holy word serves a purpose. And so I don't want you to think that I'm disregarding any parts of Scripture. I just am saying that you want to keep God's main point in any passage of Scripture in the forefront of your eyes, and that to be your goal. Now, when it comes to details, there's a lot of details in the Bible that frankly we skip over because we don't want to deal with them or don't want to take the time with them, or we think that they're kind of meaningless, where in fact they are the main things that I've been talking about, such as, I'm going to give two examples: genealogies and the instructions for the tabernacle. Both of those, I know people, and I've done it myself, where we just kind of skip over those parts because it seems to go on and on about details of this tabernacle, or pages of genealogies. So-and-so begat so-and-so. Oh, here we go. Got a fish here. Hold on just a sec. Okay. Oh, there he is. Get back in, bud. There he goes. So-and-so begat so-and-so. Now, we do ourselves a disservice when we discount those and skip over those or don't think deeply about those things, because those in fact are the main point of what God has given us. So, for instance, with the tabernacle, why does God give these pages and pages of instructions? Well, he does so because to point us to his holiness. In order for God to dwell with the people of Israel, there has to be certain qualifications that are met. Certain things have to happen. God, the holiness of God cannot be in the presence of sinful men. And so there's certain conditions and certain things that have to happen. And that is important. Those details are important because that points us to Christ. Christ is the one, is God with us. He has come and tabernacled among us. He is the great tabernacle, right? Jesus is the one who has took on flesh and came to dwell with us. And so perfectly God and perfectly human, and fully God and fully human, he is the holiness of God. And in order for man to be brought near to God, they do so through the tabernacle, and Jesus is our tabernacle. So that's important. And that's the purpose of all the instructions of the tabernacle. Likewise, with the genealogies, okay, we have all these genealogies, so-and-so begat so-and-so. Well, what's the purpose? Well, more often than not, the purpose is to show us Christ, showing us that Christ in his humanity was descended from Adam, because he's the greater Adam. And where Adam failed, he succeeded. And so showing that he's descended from Adam, or just showing that he's descended from David, right? That he fulfills that person that would be on the throne of David forever. That is Christ, the greater David, the greater king, the true king. And so genealogies are important. And so we can't just blow by those things. So I know that what I said last week and what I said this week may sound slightly hypocritical or contradictory, but I assure you it's not, because in the directions of the tabernacle, in the genealogies, the main thing that God is trying to show us is exactly what I just described to you here. So we want to keep that in our minds. So don't avoid things because you think they're just useless details. Oh, we got a little tiny guy. Come here. Stay pinned. Little tiny smallmouth. Come here. Hi. You're a sight for sore eyes. You're a sight for sore eyes. Whoa, this guy's just going crazy, man. Whoa. You need to calm down, brother. You're going to give yourself... Hey, I'm going to let you go. You're going to give yourself a heart attack, man. Here we are back under the river. Under the river, under the bridge. We went upriver about a quarter of a mile, third of a mile. Wasn't a whole lot happening. So I'm going to throw around here a few more times and then we'll see where that takes us. All right, after leaving that little stretch of river there by the bridge and then upriver from there, I tried a few other spots just driving into them and didn't have any luck. So I've decided to call it a day and now I'm back home. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in to Kingdom Fishing Adventures. Please like the video, like right now, like go down and hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. When I get to 100 subscribers, I want to do a giveaway. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a blessed week. And as always, live in light of the kingdom.